I was a fat guy.
Have you ever wondered? There are so many gyms in every city. In these gyms there are thousands of professional trainers. The internet, pharmacies and supermarkets are overflowing with magical teas and pills for slimming. Maybe soon we will see cakes for weight loss, and despite this, humankind rolling into obesity.
But why don't we see crowds of athletic men and slim women on the beach every summer?
Would you believe that I ate like a horse for 29 years? I'm 32 now. Only a miracle helped me to survive after millions of overeating, tons of stomach pills were taken. And for 3 years now I'm in excellent and comfortable shape. I didn't torture myself with any diets, only frequent meals and reliable knowledge of how my body works. I've always liked to devour any food as much as I could. If you are the same, please like this video. That's why frequent meals were my salvation.
I promise, when you watch most of my videos on this channel, you change the way you think about food.
The main psychological benefit of small frequent meals, for gluttons like me, you have no reason to overeat because there will be another meal soon. There is no point in calculating calories, it's too individual. But here is some basic information about macronutrients ratio. Proteins 30, fats 10 and carbs 60. For weight loss you need about 12-13 calories per pound for a day. When I started in 2019, I ate my usual food in smaller portions 5 times a day. And when I saw -1 pound on the scale after a week, I was so excited and I removed all the fast carbs, defined for myself food products with low glycemic index and immersed into knowledge of how my body works.
One day, just for fun, I calculated my daily calories and I was extremely surprised. It was about 1,400 calories per day. My weight was about 170 pounds. As a result, 8 calories per pound. It's much less than normal, but it was comfortable for me. As I said, it's too individual. This is the only time when I calculate my calories.
There also were some words that drastically changed my perception of food. I will tell you about it in the end of the video. Nutrition programs found on the internet and without coach supervision won't help you, because it's too individual. Don't shift responsibility for your shape and health to your trainer or dietitian. You have to understand all the principles for yourself. And I will tell you everything in plain language, and I promise it will be interesting. So, you eat every 3 hours, as I said in this video. You need to calculate your portion so that by the end of the 3rd hour you feel a slight feeling of hunger, and try to follow the macronutrients ratio. It's much easier than calculating every portion, right? Your body will tell you how much it needs.
I'm relieving you from constant weighing every piece of food. We are all busy people, and I don't want you to overload your brain. Eating must be a background process.
Orient yourself visually. And remember, slight feeling of hunger by the end of the 3rd hour. My reference point is this plate or similar food container. But it doesn't limit me. On the contrary, it guides me with my portion. And after a month after starting my new life, I did it automatically. I'm so used to it that I can't even imagine how is it possible to overeat. When do I eat? I get up at 8 o'clock and make my porridge at 9. And the next meal every 3 hours. Last meal at 9 p.m. It's usually low-fat cottage cheese or yogurt. But we talk in detail about what you can eat in that video. When I'm not at home, I usually take a common plastic container. But it has one downside. You need to wash it at home. I don't care about that. But if you want to improve your frequent meals process, you can buy disposable containers. It costs almost nothing, but gives you more comfort. You just eat your portion everywhere in 2 minutes, throw it in the trash and do your thing. Main advantage of any container, you always know how much pasta, vegetables and boiled chicken does it fit?
We need maximum benefits from our new life, right? I suggest you, don't give so much attention to food.
Remember, this is the background process. What to do if you need to eat your food in public transport? You can have a backup non-sugary protein or nut bar, as I do sometimes, or take with you shaker with a portion of protein, or just skip this eating. There's always a way. You may say, hey, I will look like a vagabond with these containers. People will look at me and think, that fat guy eats everywhere. Does he want to be fatter? If you depend on the opinion of people around you, I have bad news. You have an unnecessary complex that won't give you a beautiful body. I was like you and just dropped the whole thing because I wanted to look perfect so much. And I got it.
Come on, drop your prejudices. After a few months, they didn't recognize you.
There are such fools who go to fat removal surgery. So which of us is weird? When my clients look at me with respect, when I get out of my red Mustang in great shape, I understand it was worth it. So, you've almost agreed, but you think where to get the time to eat 5 times a day? I will tell you. Do you know anyone who smokes? How many cigarettes do they smoke? And how long does it take? Oh, so disgusting. One cigarette burns about 5 minutes. Since only thinking people watch my channel, you can easily conclude about this useless habit and how much time it takes. I'm not saying how ugly it is. Every smoker knows this. So finding a couple of minutes for your meal at your work isn't a problem. And you won't be starving after work and raiding your fridge.
Smokers also carry cigarette packs with them all the time. It doesn't bother anyone.
Feel free to take your food with you. This is the best care for your body. And now let's define what new life will give us. Your appearance is improving. Your hormonal system is getting better and your health in general. New life is much less expensive than eating in diners or fast food. It saves you a lot of time. In another video I will show you why the new life cooking doesn't take long. You have complete control over your food. You can be sure of the quality of the products and the food was cooked in good sanitary conditions. Respect from any sane person.
And great benefit for environment. We'll discuss in another video.
And the last question you may ask. I have a friend and she eats cakes all the time and she looks good. Or my great-grandfather smoked and drank all his life till he was 100. I have a reasonable answer in this video. If it's already posted. I think it's posted.
And here are the words that changed my food experience. There's no point in living for deliciously eating and deliciously pooping, no matter how delicious your meal was. If you forget about it in 2 minutes and gain only fat and health problems.
I could swear, even if I have a long yacht and newest Ferrari, there will be a small food container with simple and healthy food in my glove box, which I will eat with pleasure.
Dude, less talking, more breathing. Tell us what food we need to eat for weight loss. I'm sure everyone wants to know what to eat. There is a myth that people believe in. Eat this food 12 times a day and you will lose nothing. No, it doesn't work that way. You think this food helps you? Or this? Or this? This salad looks pretty healthy? Yes, but not exactly. I will tell you soon.
Eat wisely, ladies and gentlemen. I will tell you about
Eating is background process.
Such fools, and I will tell you you feel a slight feeling of hunger, and I will tell you portion to
Okay, I'm done.